dare assume that they are challenging. This compels us to live a simpler life, releasing oneself from the weight of the unnecessary and concentrating on the vital eighth principle, the significance of reflection. The reflection that Marcus encouraged Aurelius offers psychological advantages, like as lowering tension and worry, as he stated that no guy experiences anything that he is not designed by nature to withstand. Thinking back enables us to improve, comprehend our behavior, feelings and ideas that empower us to produce more well-informed choices that complement our principles. Principle 9, adaptability. Epictetus informs us that we ought to recognize and accept what we cannot alter, the guts to make the changes we can. The positive psychology of change provides assistance. This idea, according to Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but what counts is how you respond to it. By altering our viewpoint and behavior, we are more resilient in the face of life. And authority over our situation. Music principle. Number 10. The significance of the present. The present moment awareness is valued by Stoics. Psychology demonstrates that residing in the happiness is increased in the present moment as, according to Marcus Aurelius, stop wasting time, disputing the ideals of what makes a good man become one. This idea compels us to recognize and grasp the present moment while acknowledging that the past cannot be changed and the future is not certain. Principle 11. Appreciation as a foundation. The Stoics' emphasis on thankfulness has demonstrated a favorable effect on mental well-being. Daily gratitude practice can improve contentment with life. According to Seneca, life is like a loan that we can use for anything, but we must pay it back one day, recognizing and appreciating what we have, instead of focusing on what we lack, leads us towards a fuller life principle. 12. Embrace vulnerability. Epictetus urges us to accept our vulnerability as human beings. Psychological research shows that self-acceptance reduces anxiety and depression. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid with regard to external things. By embracing our imperfections and limitations, we free ourselves from excessive self-demand and find greater inner peace." Principle 13. Community matters. The Stoics value relationships, and community sociological studies support this theory, suggesting that strong social links are associated to happiness and longevity. As Seneca said, "No one is the owner of all his wisdom. The wisdom belongs to us all." Collaboration and mutual support in the community can enrich our lives and increase our resilience. Principle 14. Moderation in all things. The Stoic concept of moderation aligns with scientific insight about equilibrium in life. Psychological research suggests that moderation in habits and actions is key to mental and physical wellness. Epictetus suggested to not seek what you don't have. Be thankful for what you do have. Keeping a balance in our behaviors and desires allows us to live in harmony and avoid hazardous excesses. Principle 15. Serenity and adversity. Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, advocate calm in the midst of difficulty. The resiliency psychology highlights the significance of this mindset. Marcus' adversity, according to Aurelius, is a test of a man only after undergoing testing in can he know himself under adversity. Overcoming obstacles with composure and determination fortifies us and enables for us to develop even in the most trying circumstances. Principle 16. Elegance in simplicity. Stoic philosophy is in favor of the source of elegance in simplicity, clarity. This idea is supported by design psychology, demonstrating how a streamlined setting and life can foster creativity and efficiency. Epictetus pointed out that things just are. They are, yet their names are not appropriate. They removing superfluous complication from our lifestyles enable us to concentrate on what really matters. Principle 17. Perseverance through hardship. Seneca and other Stoics hold the view that adversity may present a chance to bolster oneself with the psychology of resilience, implies that confronting challenges can develop emotional resilience. Seneca advised, "Do not grumble about your life. If you can better it, do so. If not, then accept your fate." Learning to tackle difficulties with resolve and courage can lead to significant personal growth. Principle 18. The intelligence to listen. Active listening is seen by Stoics as a means of education and comprehension. Others' communication psychology highlights the significance of this ability in fostering better communication between people. Epictetus said that since we have 2 ears, 1 mouth, allowing us to hear twice as while we converse, putting attentive attention into practice, promotes empathy and strengthens our bonds alongside others. Music principle. 19. Sincerity and authenticity. The Stoics and Epictetus highlight the significance of leading a genuine and truthful existence. The psychology of genuineness demonstrates that staying loyal to one's relationship to oneself is personal contentment. Epictetus emphasized that liberty is the one worthwhile objective in life, is won by ignoring things that are outside of our command. Exercising sincerity and genuineness releases us from the facade of duplicity. This enables us to lead moral lives. Element 20. Emotional intelligence. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics promoted regarding the emotional mastery psychology lends credence to this notion, emphasizing the role that emotional control can enhance Marcus's quality of life. Aurelius suggested, "Don't allow your feelings dictate how you behave. Ideas, you'll alter your feelings. Engaging in self-awareness and mental management enables us to create more equilibrium, make choices, and deal with obstacles with calmness." Principle 21. Postponing satisfaction. The Stoics encouraged postponement to realizing oneself, the psychology of self-control, in the form of a prompt chance to fulfill a wish. Exercising self-control and patience enables us to do more significant and final objectives. Principle number 22. The resilience's strength. The Stoics' emphasis on resilience has been thoroughly examined in a positive psychology. The best retaliation was advocated by Marcus Aurelius, is to be distinct from him who carried out the inequity. Building resilience enables us to deal with difficulties with strength and flexibility. Adversity allows us to thrive and flourish, growing into more resilient and astute people. Fundamental number 23. Ongoing self-evaluation. The Stoics promoted unceasing, using one's own judgment as a tool for personal expansion. The self-awareness psychology highlights the significance of reflection about our deeds and mannerisms. Epictetus encouraged to consider your actions and comments, and soon you'll be able to determine which way you are in motion. Assessing ourselves helps us determine what needs to be improved, then stick with it on the route of morality concept. 24. Self-acceptance, self-compassion, that the Stoics advocated corresponds with the mentality of Seneca. Reminded us of self-compassion there. Is there anyone worse off than the one who never experiences hardship? By engaging in self-compassion exercises, we can kindly treat ourselves and comprehension, particularly in difficult situations. Periods. Principle 25. The significance of ongoing instruction. The ongoing search for information and wisdom was a cornerstone idea of the psychology of lifelong Stoicism. Learning indicates that ongoing. Epictetus, learning enriches our lives, suggested that if you can't teach, learn to teach. Correct. If you are not able to remaining receptive to fresh concepts and experiences, give us depth and enable us to develop personally. Principle 26. Compassion for others. The Stoics emphasized compassion for others as a way to make connections stronger and neighborhood. The psychology of compassion demonstrates imagining ourselves in their position enhances the standard of our social exchanges. Man is precious to man, according to Seneca. Empathy training is beneficial. Us construct more profound and significant relationships. Principle 27. Mental training. Developing mental discipline is the essential tenet of Stoicism. Cognitive psychology backs up the significance of mental self-control. According to Epictetus, you are a slave to things you are not in charge of. By exercising mental discipline, we can liberate ourselves from harmful, unfavorable attitudes and ideas that contribute to a life that is more attentive and balanced. Principle 28. Facing challenges as an educator. Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, saw the opportunity in adversity for development and education. The psychology of recovery from trauma demonstrates how conquering obstacles can result in increased fortitude and discernment. Adversity, according to Marcus Aurelius, is the A-man's exam only after he has been. Can he know himself when confronted in adversity? Through adversity, we can grow and acquire a deeper comprehension of ourselves. Principle 29. Making deliberate decisions. Making deliberate decisions, as stressed by the Stoics, are necessary for an insightful existence. The decision-making psychology demonstrates how deliberate decisions can result in more fulfilling results. First, Epictetus suggested saying to oneself what you would be, then act in that manner, must carry out making deliberate decisions in practice. Lets us live in harmony with our principles and objectives. Principle 30. Continuity in virtue. The Stoics saw perseverance as virtue as the foundation of a moral and meaningful life. The psychology of morality dictates that residing in adherence to our values results in increased contentment with oneself. Seneca. The only excellent virtue is guided virtue. Requires nothing more, putting perseverance into practice in virtue guide us in the direction of a genuine and significant existence. If you're still with us, congratulations, strong you. As many others have already done, given up in the process, verify your channel subscription. It's critical that you understand enrolled. If you have already joined, dare me to comment. Our Telegram group, therefore, that's visible to me. You've come along. As usual, don't show weakness by staying until the conclusion. Principle 31. Effective communication. The Stoics understand the significance of efficient dialogue. Communication psychology demonstrates how empathy and clarity in conversation can improve partnerships and avoid misunderstandings. Speaking up and expressing what is more lovely than practicing quiet, thoughtful and attentive dialogue can strengthen our relationships with others and encourage enhanced communication. Concept 32. Disengagement from results. Stoicism promotes disengagement from results as a means of lowering tension and suffering. Detachment psychology demonstrates how concentrating on the procedure as opposed to the outcomes can boost individual contentment. Marcus Aurelius recommended not to anticipate the rewards surpassing the effort. By using detachment, we can become free ourselves from being concerned about what we cannot manage and obtain tranquility in the actual action. Principle 33. Exercise physical self-control.